And I am really glad you're all here, and I'm really excited to be part of this because I can remember watching one of these and not really quite sure what it was all about. And here it has turned my life around in so many ways in 2 years. So this is going to just be an overview of the community transformation, and we're focusing this one on our nervous system, especially at this time during the holidays when stress levels can go high. I'm really grateful that we've chosen this format. And it also has to do with grace with ourselves, grace with our family, grace with other people around us. And we're also going to cover the foundational pillars of health. And this is done through, the cleanse is done through a micronutrient dense organic food system. And we're going to start January 11th. And just to kind of give a reasoning of why I am so passionate and grateful that we've chosen this is because of all things that this transformation has had on my life. It has to do with my nervous system and how it has truly calmed my nervous system beyond what it was in most of my upbringing. I would have an explosive temper and just check it off to be an Italian. And I had more energy than 3 people should have. And it was always very diffused. I could never stay focused on something or finish things, let alone thoughts. And I tried meditation, yoga, and they are deep, deep parts of my life. And they have helped me tremendously. But finding a way to remove toxins, I had no idea was going to have such a calming effect on my nervous system. Finding a way to fill up with nutrients. And I ate organic and I ate good, but to find a way that was going to give my body more than it could use in an absorbable way that it could use it has also taken care of a brain fog that was just part of my life. So the clarity that has come with this, I am beyond grateful for. And it started me turning other friends onto it and to see the understanding grow of how our food system is working against many of us. This is a spark of hope. And I told the founder that when I met him, without you, I would feel hopeless, because I have learned so much about our food system and how it does lead to more stress, how it does lead to brain fog, beyond the weight gain, beyond the inflammation, beyond the fibromyalgia and so forth. So I'm very, very grateful to Mary Beth for introducing me to this. And next, I'd like to introduce her wonderful sister, Rita Fleming.
Thank you so much, Laura Guccione. It's been amazing to watch your transformation and be part of this with you. And I just love your huge heart and how much you care about people. And I'm really excited for this new year transformation as well, because it's definitely been a challenging few years for many people, whether that's in our physical health or our mental health and emotional well-being or our relationships. And so we wanted to come together as a community and share the resources that have supported us so profoundly, and also, celebrate in community and share meaningful relationships and flood our body with nutrient-dense food. And this program that we're going to be talking about has just been so profound for me. My background is in regenerative health, and I got into that because many of you know my story and many of you do not, but I had chronic pain for over 10 years from a near-death car accident, and that just led me searching high and low for every solution I could possibly find. And it wasn't until I started to add in nutrient-dense foods and get my body alkaline from all of the alkaline minerals in these foods that I had a profound turnaround and was able to get out of chronic pain. So this vehicle and this avenue, and then Dave and Amy, the owners who are growing these amazing superfoods and making them accessible to us, it's just transformed my life. And since adding these nutrient dense foods in, it brought me home to myself. And like Laura was sharing, not only in my physical body, but emotionally, and really balancing and calming my nervous system. And at least 80% of our serotonin, if not 90%, is produced in our gut. So that impacts our mood and as well our dopamine. So we're going to be talking about that gut support as well. But this program, especially after adding in these nutrient dense foods for 90 days, it just brought me home to myself. And another really important component, thank you for muting, is our adrenal glands, our adrenal health. And our adrenals are small glands that sit on top of our kidneys, and they help us to produce our neurotransmitters. They help us to regulate our nervous system. So even if we are experiencing stress or chaos, or something has happened in our lives, we're actually able to navigate it calmly and smoothly. And so we want to bring these tools that have helped us and create this incredible container. So we have 30, 60, or 90 days of support, focusing on these nutrient dense foods, eliminating our exposure to toxins, and also really supporting our nervous system. And a few statistics: 33% of the population reports having extreme stress. And we all know how much stress impacts our health. I would say it's our number one impact on our health. And 77% of the population says that stress is impacting their physical health, while 73% of people report saying that stress is impacting their mental health. So there's actually so much that we can do to really thrive in our bodies, but also to support that nervous system regulation and reduce that stress. So that's what we're here, and that's what we're going to be hosting, and I'm so excited about it. And I also want to bring on our dear friend Bob, because he has a beautiful story and how this program has transformed his life and has turned into a lifestyle for him. So Bob, I'd love for you to pop on and share your story. Thanks everyone for being here.
Thanks, Rita. Really appreciate it. Yeah, my story with Purium started with my friend Laura showing up at the cabin, and just she was different. She was like focused and calmer, and she looked great. Always looked great, but really did look great. And as she was leaving, she was like, "Hey, you should try this shake." And so I tried it, and she goes, "Well, you should sign up for the Ultimate Lifestyle Transformation. Here's my gift code. You're going to save $50 or $100 on this, and 25%." Anyway, I was like, okay, I love Laura. I trust her, but $329. I'll try the cheaper one. I'll go for the Core 4. So a couple of months went by, and I was using the Core 4, but not religiously. It was like, yeah, I'll have my shake. Okay, I'll have some bacon and eggs. Didn't work, and I had already gone through cleanses of getting rid of my yeast and getting rid of the mold in my body, and I had an expert checking me all the time. And so I felt pretty good. But I started feeling better and more energy, and started doing things like, oh, I'm running. I never ran before, but I can run. And then came about this time of year, and it was like, I'm starting to ski. I'm not doing too much work. I'm going to work on myself, on my body, on my mind, on my spirit. And so, okay, I'm going to go for the Ultimate Lifestyle Transformation. And it came, and I read the directions and went over it with Laura, and just I had this stack of 32-inch pants in my in my closet that I had been buying for a couple of years. Oh, I'll fit in those. Well, I wasn't fitting in them, and I was barely fitting in my 34-inch pants. And it was like, well, let me try this. I measured myself, took pictures, and the support was great. I joined this support group that some of you were on, and you go, well, what do you want to do? And I was like, took a video of myself, and I touched my love handles, and I go, I want these smaller. Anyway, a week goes by, and my 34-inch pants are fitting good, and I'm feeling more energy, and I'm not really hungry. I'm having my one. Actually, I started with one of the options that you have one shake a day, which was what I had been doing, but a little more regimented and not having my bacon and eggs. And then I got into the middle 10 days and really did the intensive, which some people can do, but I was into it. I wanted to do this, had the time, had the energy to do that. And all of a sudden, I was like, at the end of that 10 days, I was going, let me try those 34-inch pants. And they were a little tight, but I was getting in them. I could button them. And then at the end of the 30 days, it was like, I'm wearing 32s. And let me weigh myself again. Holy mackerel, 22 pounds? I didn't even notice it. I didn't think I needed to lose that much. But wow, what a difference. And you know what, Rita, it just keeps getting better all the time. And so I was like, yeah, I'll do another ULT. And then after that 30 days, yeah, I'll do another ULT. It takes that long to really change your thing. And during that middle 10 days, when it was kind of like every 2 hours, you got to remember to take 2 aminos, or you got to have the shake. And I just said, I can do this, and I have control. And if I can control what I'm eating, I can control what I'm thinking, what I'm feeling. My emotions are more settled. And that was a big transformation. Not only my body, but my mind, spirit, and emotions. And
That's
it just keeps getting better.
does keep getting better. I can attest to that because it's been 2 years and I've done 4 cleanses in those 2 years. And it's just as if I were to do yoga, go to a yoga class once. I don't have a clearer understanding as if I were to incorporate it into my life for 2 years. I've incorporated this into my life for 2 years. And that's why Bob hit onto another point that I think is very important, and that's the 90 days. He went 3 months, and we have a 30-day program that you can follow with the Core 4, which is the smaller version. And I highly recommend that for 2 months because it takes that much time, excuse me, for our body to really, our kidneys and especially our organs, our gallbladder, the filtering organs that we have, to really get their systems cleared out so that they're clean and we have a clean system running through, as well as get our nutritional level up to where we want it. And so with that, I'd like to show you what it all comes, because mine all just came yesterday and I couldn't be happier. Here is the very first one. This is the Biomedic. We'll take one in the morning and one at night, and it's a capsule. This is the only third-party proven system in the world that removes glyphosate, which is in Roundup. It is not allowed on our commercial lawns as of next year anymore because of the lawsuits showing its direct link to cancer, but it's in our food. This is why I said, without you, I would feel hopeless. We have a solution. The aminos will be followed by that. These are 99.5% absorbable protein. This is an amazing amount of protein that can go right in from your stomach enzymes into your blood. When I go have big ski days or big bike rides, I'll put a half a dozen of these in my pocket and take them. And within 23 minutes, I have the benefit of that protein. I have the energy coming from that protein. We also have the Power Shake will come with this. These are 9 superfoods, mostly grown on regenerative farms, Utah and Northern California, where the soils are tested for nutritional quality. They're watered with spring water. They're tested 3 times for environmental hazards or environmental heavy metals. And then they are packaged in a non-GMO bamboo hemp packaging. As good as it gets. This is my food. This has turned into my breakfast and lunch. If you want to eat, you can. But as Bob said, you don't want to eat breakfast. You don't want to eat bacon and eggs. And what I have learned and can attest to is this alkalines our body so much, these green foods, and they are cut in the fields, dried on 85-foot high towers. So there's no heat taking away any of the nutritional value. They're ground into a powder, all right there. Then we add water to them, then we have a raw enzyme. And what occurs is when your system becomes so alkaline, you don't want any acidic food, which is bacon and eggs. I crave grapes. I crave watermelon. You want alkaline food. And just as a side note, cancer can only grow in an acidic system. It cannot grow in an alkaline system. So we want to keep alkaline in the system. Then in the evening, you're going to have a tablespoonful of apothecary. These are tart cherries. This is the only food that can truly filter the kidneys. And it's the only food that naturally contains melatonin. So there's very, very deep sleep coming your way. And this is when our cell regrowth occurs. So sleep is so important. That's the gist of the shake. And when we do the gist of the first 10 days, and whoever signs you up or who, be sure to check in with the person who invited you to this call because they have a gift code for you, but they will also be there for you as well as our support group will to help you get on the directions. Then we also are going to add the super cleanser. These are the middle 10 days that Bob was referring to. This is the mold, parasite, and yeast cleanser. You will be amazed at the things that can come out of your body. And it's really nice to get them out. You don't want them there. I know that has been also an attribution to the brain clarity that I've experienced. Then the last 10 days will be like the first 10 days. I also want to mention that we have Zinc Aid. I don't have it right here, but you can get a pack that has the immunity and that contains the Zinc Aid. This is the only plant-based vitamin D made in America. It also contains, of course, zinc, A, C, and E, all plant-based, so that our immunity is working optimum. There's also an athletic performance pack. It's so vital to have our electrolytes that we need. It also comes with the MVP chocolate. After I'm very active and after I work out in any sense, I just love one of these MVP drinks because they refill your body immediately. But to be honest, so does the Power Shake. It does it just as well. And then we also have something new, and I'm so excited about this because I'm 60. It's the collagen pack. And it actually will come with your ULT as well as the Renew Hair, Skin, and Nails. And I also believe you can get it with the Cracked Cell Chlorella. And this is new. I shaved my head, and I know it's because I something I've always wanted to do, and the clarity and the transformations that occur when you start getting rid of more toxins and filling up with nutrients. Authenticity wants to come out. So I finally shaved my head and it's growing back incredibly thick. And I'm sure it's because of this and the collagen pack as well. Yeah. Just as a side note too, Bob always had long hair and a big beard and people didn't recognize him. It wants to come out. There's parts of us that want to come out. We also have a wonderful Telegram community support thread. And that is a resource that you can go to when you're on this cleanse, just to find out more recipes, find out more questions. You can ask a question there and the answer will come through. We're also going to have 3 workshops, one every month. And I'm saying that because the commitment to 3 months is significant. And you'll want to be part of these workshops because we want you to see the full benefits. So I am stressing that to allow the 90 days. And I also have a wonderful, whoever you sign up with has a wonderful link that they will send you for our support group that will also allow you to be part of the Wednesday Q&A, which is phenomenal. These women have so much knowledge, and whether I have a question or not, I love to listen into the Wednesday Q&A because things will come up that you'll need those answers to. And it's very interesting to hear what other people are going through as well. There's also going to be your personal one-on-one support with whoever signed you up. And as you can see, this is an extremely supportive group. If you have a question that, for example, I don't have an answer to, we will find the answer through Mary Beth, Rita, Carrie Drinkwine. Lots of knowledge and lots of support to be had there. And this is because we want you to succeed. We want you to succeed in your goals. So we're also going to have goal setting and tracking available.
Yay. Thank you so much, Laura. I'm so excited for this. So yeah, all of the support is included. You can connect in with the person that invited you. And with that, you'll receive a 25% discount. And there's a few different kit options. So let me go ahead and share the screen with you so you can check it out. So this is some of the support that it comes with, as Laura was sharing, from the goal tracking system to our support calls to our Telegram feed. And, you know, finding the right kit for you, as Laura was sharing, just connect in with us or connect in with the person that invited you, and they'll really help you find the best fit for your goals. And our main transformation pack ends up being $11 a day for 2 superfood servings a day. It saves me a ton on my grocery bill. I end up eating 2/3 less food because this is the most nutrient dense food out there. It's the top 1% potency, purity, quality, and nutrient density on the planet. And we're just not getting that at the grocery store. So once you start to flood your body with this, cravings fall away, your mood changes, everything shifts. And so that's really important. And then we have the performance kit as well for athletes. We have the immune support, we have the collagen support, you know, in our performance. So those are a few of the options that are available. But again, the person that invited you here, they have a discount for you and can help figure out what's the best path for you. And yeah, I want to open it up to see if there's any questions to anyone, but think about who you'd love to do this with. Who would you love to transform your health with? Who would you love to feel better with or balance, you know, your mood and your energy and your sleep? This is an amazing gift, you know, for family members. This is something that you can do together. But it has transformed my life so much. And I'm just really excited to share this container with all of you. So Laura, did you have anything else that you wanted to add?
One other thing that I wanted to add was that this does come with a 60-day money-back guarantee. So even though you have 30 days worth of product right off the bat, it can sit on your shelf for 2 weeks. Of course, we don't want you to do that, but that's an option that you get 60 days. You get 2 full months to decide whether you want to continue it or not. So keep your packages and hopefully just throw them into the compost, because these are all biodegradable, compostable packaging, and sticking with the program is how it happens. So there's really no risk You can, for 100% full refund. And just as another point to be made in the business aspect of that is that their return rate at Purium is 2%. Most companies are in the 20%, 18 to 20%. We're in the 2%. Most companies give you 30 days to return a product. You get 60 days here.
Mhm.
We want you to like it. We want you to succeed.
Yeah, thank you so much for sharing that, Laura. So yeah, it's risk-free. You get to try it. And then again, you have all of the support. And yeah, I just love it. And we do have a winner here. You did have to be present to win, but we wanted to raffle off one of our sample packs so that you guys could get these nutrients into your body and start experiencing the benefits right away. So the winner for our sampler pack, which does include that dark berry protein, is Linda Fear Tag, I believe is your last name.
Fire tag.
Oh, Fire Tag. Thank you, Bob. And thanks for sharing your story, Bob. So Linda.
Linda and I went to high school together.
Oh my God. That's amazing.
Congratulations, Linda.
Yay. Thanks for being here, Linda. That's so special. We'll get connected with you of how to send that to you. But I'm going to go ahead and stop the recording and then open this up to any questions. Thank you all for taking the time to be here. We appreciate you.